Hello, let's review long division. Remember that this is a type of division that we use when we are dividing polynomials, and that the denominator of my polynomial is a polynomial different to a monomial. To start dividing, you make sure that your both numerator and denominator are complete and in order. In this case, we're going to start in example A, and we have both polynomials in order and complete. To make this division, what we're going to do is to use the same algorithm division that you learned in school. We're going to divide our dividend by our divisor. We're going to place it as a normal division. And to start dividing, we're going to take our first term of the dividend and we're going to divide it by our first term of the divisor. 2x to the fourth power is equal to, divided by x, is equal to 2x cubed. So we divide it. Then I'm going to multiply that by our divisor. So I'm going to get that 2x cubed times x is 2x to the fourth. Then 2x cubed times minus 1 is minus 2x cubed. I subtracted, but remember that since we are subtracting polynomials, I'm subtracting this. That negative makes that the signs of my terms change to the opposite, so I need to change the sign. Then, if you see, we need to cancel this because that's 0. We make this subtraction, we get it x cubed, and I copy the rest to continue dividing. Now I'm going to take again the first term, but now of my new dividend, x cubed, and I'm going to divide it by x. That's equal to x squared. X squared. Okay, then I do the same process. I multiply this result by my divisor x minus 1. And the result of that is x cubed minus x squared. But remember that we are going to subtract, so we need to change the signs to make the subtraction. We cancel this, I add that, and I copy the rest to continue dividing. Doing the same process. Now 6x squared divided by x, that's equal to 6x. I multiply now, and I'm going to get that 6x times x is 6x squared. 6x times minus 1 is minus 6x, but since I'm going to subtract, I change the signs. I cancel this. Here I get 15x, and I copy the rest to continue dividing. I do the same process. 15x divided by x, that's equal to 15 positive. I multiply, and I'm going to get 15x minus 15. But since this is a subtraction, I change the sign. I cancel, and I get a remainder of 9. What is my result? My result is, the answer is 2x cubed plus x squared plus 6x plus 15 with a remainder of 9. Or you can also write this as a fraction, the remainder as a fraction. Instead of writing remainder 9, you write plus 9 over the divisor. If you want, you can also place a parenthesis in there. So now let's continue with the second example. And if you see, what we have is in the denominator is a polynomial that is not complete, and happens the same in the denominator. Both polynomials are not complete, so the first thing that we need to do is to complete it. Remember that to complete a polynomial, you just have to make sure that you have all the degree, since the highest, all the degrees in the descending order. For example, here the highest degree is 5, so you must have the degree of 4, you add a 0 for that. The degree of 3, you add a 0 for that. The degree of 2, the degree of 1 that you already have, you just copied it, and finally the degree of 0. You made the same with a divisor. X squared plus 0x minus 2. Then we divide. X to the 5th divided by x squared, that's equal to x cubed. We multiply, then we continue multiplying. X cubed times 0x is equal to 0x to the 4th, and x cubed times minus 2 is equal to minus 2x cubed. I subtract. For that, remember, we need to change the signs. These will be negative and this positive. Here we cancel because it's 0, and in this case we add. We copy the rest and we continue dividing. 3x cubed divided by x squared, that's equal to 2x. We multiply now. 2x times x squared, 2x cubed. 2x times 0x, 0x squared. 2x times minus 2, minus 2x. We subtract. For that, remember, we change the signs. This positive, we cancel this because it's 0, we cancel this because it's 0, and we finally add this. And now, if you see, we cannot continue dividing. Okay, just excuse me a moment. Here I commit a mistake because it's 2x times 2, and that's equal to 4. Sorry, my mistake. I didn't notice. Okay, so here is 7x. But we cannot continue dividing because 7x divided by x squared is not possible because we're gonna get a negative exponent. And polynomials are algebraic expressions that have positive exponents, positive integers as the exponent. So the answer is this. X cubed plus 2x with a remainder of 7x.